Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be chatting about a player that has been forgotten. We have not even been chatting about him, but before the season started, the fans were going crazy saying Chiefs must sign him. And that is us chatting about Usibongiseni Mthethwa. So before we get into it, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for your continuous support. And yeah, we bring you news, we bring you opinions, we just debate Kaizer Chiefs. So to those who are new to the channel, welcome, Baba, welcome. The door is open and please, it doesn't close. So yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, Sibongiseni Mthethwa. I am looking forward to Sibongiseni Mthethwa for one reason and one reason only. Sibongiseni Mthethwa did not have a preseason for Kaizer Chiefs. Sibongiseni Mthethwa basically signed for Chiefs when the season was like, I think we were almost like 10 games in or something like that. And we expected Sibongiseni Mthethwa to do miracles. Maybe not 10 games, but yeah, to do miracles and like just to come in and be the heartbeat of Kaizer Chiefs and do X, Y, and Z and oh yes, Sibongiseni Mthethwa, do the things. But what we received was a lukewarm Sibongiseni Mthethwa who couldn't figure out how he was expected to do things at Chiefs. He was making a lot of mistakes, losing a lot of ball. Basically, he arrived and he became a Yusuf Mat. Yeah, you know a Yusuf Mat. Yeah, I hate to say it, but Yusuf Mat during that time was just losing balls like no one's. You would even swear Yusuf Mat was using the fact that he was losing the ball in order to mark the ball. So it was like Yusuf Mat was so unproductive in that everyone was like, but Yusuf Mat always wins the ball for us. Like, yeah, because he's the same one who loses it. So that is why he looks productive because he's playing to shine. He will pass the people the ball and say, Tata manch. But anyway, then Usibongiseni Mthethwa came in and he was doing pretty much the same thing. He would get the ball and then he would lose the ball. And the biggest thing, sometimes I hate it when people tell the truth and you see the truth coming and happening, and then you're like, yeah, these people are talking the truth. And that is Junior Kani. Junior Kani was always saying, Guti, the Sibongiseni Mthethwa signing for Kaizer Chiefs, he's not really keen for it, but he can see that the fans want him. But he says he wasn't keen for it because he felt like Mthethwa as a DM doesn't really speak to what Chiefs the players are about. He was like, it doesn't seem like he's the right player for the job. And in that, it kind of got exposed in that Mthethwa, as much as a DM, he's not the most comfortable DM, meaning that he doesn't get comfortable to the point of being able to control the midfield, etc., etc. But in that, there's a shining light. The shining light is Katsande was the same kind of player as Mthethwa, meaning Katsande was not comfortable. Katsande was just kick everything that comes until Katsande continuously played with Yeye Litsulunyan. When Katsande continuously played with Yeye Litsulunyan, he got more and more comfortable on the ball and he started being able to find those passes, one or two. He started being able to do more things in the midfield just because he knew his primary job was to mark, but because the person next to him did most of the work, it made him also more comfortable. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say if Chiefs does the right thing and gets the coaching right, Mthethwa could be a better version of Katsande. Mthethwa could be the better version of Tinashe Ningomash. That is what Mthethwa could be, meaning that you should not expect Mthethwa to be Yeye Litsulunyan. You need to find another creative player who is going to be that. The closest player to being that per se who I can think about is probably Samkelo Zwane. Samkelo Zwane is probably one of the few players who can actually be a kind of like Yeye, but at the same time, Yeye was good defensively. And Yeye was not lazy. Yeye was like a box-to-box midfielder. Zwane, creative, has the mind, has the touch, but slow. He doesn't cover ground properly. He doesn't mark. So there's a lot of things that are not right about him. But that is also a problem of coaching. When Chiefs develops a player, they need to already force a young player to play in the way that role will require. But we don't do that. We just like play your game. Yeah, it's fine, play your game. Then when the player comes to the first team, the player realizes very quickly that, hey, the soccer I play here is not needed at Kaizer Chiefs because these guys, they want me to run all the time. I mean, I'm not a running person. You see, so it's those kind of things. So Mteto, I feel like, can release the next Yeye, can release the next Dr. Kumalo, can release the next, the Skarongo Besses of, he can release the next talented player. If Mteto does his job right, meaning ukuthi the Obrigados, Nkosimpilo Ncobos, the Mdantanes, all of these creative midfielders will have more comfort to do and express themselves even better. So that is one player I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what Kevin Johnson has been doing to Kukum Tetwa, who has now had a preseason, understands his teammates so much more, and the blessing in disguise that Kaizer Chiefs did not go with Bafana Bafana. So these guys have generally just been watching each other in the face, So that is the one blessing about Chiefs not being Bafana Bafana. We got a proper preseason. Yeah. But yeah, we all know we are coming against teams like Sundowns and Pirates who already reinforced their squads. And let's be honest, Pirates second team is better than the Chiefs first team. A Sundowns third team is better than the Chiefs first team because they have that kind of quality, and their quality, unfortunately, when you think about it, is not quality that was built this season. They have been building this season for that 8-year drought. When we had a 8-year drought, Sundowns and Pirates have been building their squad. The only unfortunate thing for Pirates is that they lost Lodge. So I don't know now. Maybe they want to do a Relebohile thing to push him to be the star. But the thing about Relebohile is what? He went overseas to trial for big teams overseas. I forgot the teams. Was it Aston Villa or something like that? He's already trialed at big teams. So chances are these teams, end of this current season, are going to start offering Pirates money like they did. And Pirates will sell like they did with Lyle Foster. Pirates is apparently still getting kickbacks from the Lyle Foster deal. When Lyle Foster was sold to Burnley, there's apparently that there was a kickback still to pay Pirates from that money. So Pirates is smart in how they do those deals. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Msibongiseni Mteta, the player that Chiefs needs, and the player who I expect big things when the season resumes. Amakhosi for life.